Hi, everyone. This show is a vampire chronicle, but it is my vampire chronicle. And some rules may not be the same as you play them at home. We call these house rules. Anything you notice that may be different or maybe wrong by your standards is how I wanted to play the game. Just a friendly reminder, this is my table and these are my rules. Thank you.
The following is an exploration of personal horror created in real time. As such, the content herein may be deemed unsuitable for certain audiences. Viewer and listener discretion is advised.
You can't choose the family you're born into. None of us can. You were created from the mixed up actions and emotions of two individual people. You inherit some of their traits and some of their flaws. But you are not them, no matter how much they may want you to be. Regardless of how they intended you to turn out, you may completely disappoint or exceed their expectations. That is the problem with individuality. It is uncontrollable. But in that individuality, there is the capacity for extreme cruelty. We rejoin 4 individuals on this episode of Private Nightmares. Okay, so we left off last time. This is the same evening.
Yeah. Yes.
So you no need to make a rouse check right now. None of you spent any willpower last session, so we don't need to worry about that.
Cool.
We left off with you just exiting Horatio's haven, being out in the walkway covered in graffiti, and Gable questioning some things about his situation. You've been told by Horatio that he will contact you when he has the required ingredients for the breaking of a ward, as he called it, if that is indeed what the issue is. But until then, you don't really have much to go on. And the person you went to who was an expert in these things gave you very little information, seemingly on purpose. What's your plan?
Okay. So this guy doesn't own rituals, right? Doesn't own this sorcery or whatever. We can do it too, right? I was practicing. The alchemy that we can do, it requires ingredients. Mm-hmm. And like I had mentioned before, it's about like intention, right?
Yeah.
So for instance, if I wanted something resilient, I grabbed the leftover sweat from a toe shoe.
Great.
If I wanted an
I'm still on
explosion,
board.
some flash paper,
A
that I like.
shoe?
a ballet shoe.
A toe shoe, like an actual shoe.
Oh.
That's what I
You know how they
figured
go
it
on their like
was.
tibias toes?
Yeah.
It's got like a little flat bottom that helps you balance.
And when a dancer has to push through the pain, that
Listen.
essence gets imbued into whatever you make.
Ah,
Okay. Okay.
So if you find anything out in the night that might be an interesting ingredient,
But we don't know what kind of thing.
it could be anything.
Okay.
I've used gasoline, bleach. It doesn't have to be something that humans can consume.
So we have to find something that has a story.
That's it.
Okay.
Okay, what do you do? What kind of stories do you tell to break something open?
Oh,
Keys. We've got
We need to
lock picks, crowbars.
We need to
Breaking.
fool that magic that knows our intention. So something sneaky that can bypass magic that wants us to avoid harm.
but also, I don't have the full list of the reactions, as it were. So it's a bit dangerous. I don't know what happens when we combine certain things. It's experimental.
I mean, you could get hurt.
Yeah, and I did.
Are you okay?
I'm okay now, but I did some experimenting with holy water.
Oh, that's right. Okay. Okay.
That's about all I know.
that's a lot of assuming on our part, and it's very dangerous, but it is at least something that we can try.
That's great. Also, do you want Horatio's contact information?
Yes, give it to me, but I don't want him to have mine.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
So we head back and, well, I guess we gather some materials, if this is what you're suggesting, that
Just be on the lookout, maybe.
Well, how do you brew your
I dance.
you dance?
I use my vitae and whatever ingredients, and then what I dance also changes the effect.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's really nice.
okay. Well, I mean, the only thing that came to mind for me was if we're not satisfied with what Robert gave us and with what Horatio gave us, the only other place that we know where there's kindred that we can talk to is going back to the club. But
Oh,
You didn't get to go to the club.
I didn't.
Do you want to do that?
If there's other people to talk to, why not?
and it's a
Let's find-
place where people are trying to, I mean, conceal things. So maybe there we'll find some of these ingredients that you're talking about.
But also, we do have to consider a world where, now that we know a little bit more, this person, Coco, was locked away for maybe breaking the masquerade. How do we think Coco feels about what happened to him? I don't want to catch a second-degree fade because some vampire during the Jim Crow era fucked around and found out. I don't know how powerful this guy is.
No.
Or he's a raisin. What if we open it and it's just a raisin person? Not that there's anything wrong with being a raisin person.
I just, I wish we could learn how he ended up there and who put him there.
Yeah.
Well, let's get back in the car first and
Oh, sure.
get out of the open night.
Backseat.
Okay.
You don't have to call it. You could just get in the car normal.
I don't know how to do that.
Thank you.
So you all turn to walk back out of the hallway that you're in next to these double doors and head back towards the car, walking through these hallways covered in graffiti and some strange symbols, seemingly put there by Horatio as sort of a marker as to those who need to know kind of thing. As you all turn and look down the hallway, about 100 feet down, you see a man standing at the very end.
How tall?
Exactly as tall as Mandible was.
Oh,
That's pretty tall.
In fact, Mandible standing at the very end of the hallway.
okay.
And he's down there and he goes, "Hey, Jade. Good to see you again." And the whole tunnel spins. Almost as though the entire thing inverts in a full 360.
What?
Willy Wonka?
and you're standing in this hallway, but it doesn't end out in the parking lot like it used to. There's a dead end. Looks like a T-junction. And Mandible is no longer standing.
Jade, who is that?
All of you need to make me
Oh boy.
a resistance roll.
What?
Oh, okay.
Jerk.
This is why we don't like dudes from the club.
Please make me a intelligence and awareness check.
Okay. I am vigilant. I know if I'm being watched,
Okay.
if it's not through supernatural means, and I'll know where they are.
Okay.
But if it's through supernatural, then I
Thank
don't.
God.
Intelligence and
Awareness.
awareness.
I'm getting closer and closer to
Okay.
rolling bestial feelings.
What are you?
3 successes.
2.
3.
None of you resist.
Tight.
Versus 7 successes.
Whoa! Well, now I wish I had failed.
So now you're staring down at a hallway that is the same hallway you were in, but ends in a T-junction, with more graffiti going down either side.
Mandible, what are you doing?
And it is quiet. There's no sounds of traffic. There is just the empty clicking of your feet as you move around this hallway.
Do any of these symbols look familiar?
It is the same symbols that were there before. But as you look down the hallway, they start morphing into a riot of colors and shapes that don't actually look like tags anymore.
This is really stupid.
Where do you go?
Whoa, what's happening? Who's Mandible? Oh, someone you met at the club?
Yeah, remember I
Yes.
was telling you there was one dude that was terrible and Jade made a friend?
Aha.
The
You just
terrible friend
wasn't
did
courageous
this.
enough to keep flirting with me.
Did any of us change
Position.
relative, spatial position
Yeah,
in the
You're all in
hallway?
the exact same spatial position that you were when the room spun, other than maybe stumbling because your sense is inverted.
Okay.
You hear, almost as if from nowhere, just kind of omnipresent around you. I was flirting before I found out who you were.
And then I did. And it was bad.
God, you're such a loser. And I just start running.
I'll follow Jade.
I'm gonna trip and hit the ground and pull out. You have cool bottles, but Katie's bougie. And put one of her far reach potions in an empty Erewhon immunity shot bottle.
Gotcha,
I've got-
gotcha.
Pet medication bottle.
Yeah. I pound this while on the ground trying to hide it with a stumble. And then I'm going to reach out to where I knew he used to be without looking. And I'm going to try to grab his ass out of the air.
Okay, what is the roll for that?
I need to do a rouse check.
Yeah, I have the card.
And then it's my resolve and alchemy opposed by strength and athletics.
Just roll one blood die.
Okay. Nothing on it.
You get hungrier.
Oh, shit.
Fun.
Quick housekeeping note.
Yeah.
Those of you that didn't feed,
Yeah.
do you remember what the last card you had was?
Yep. I had Cat's Grace.
You had Cat's Grace.
I had whatever the dominate, lesser dominate was.
Ah, yes, you had Compel.
Compel.
I don't remember. It might have been.
Oh, I
Dom-
believe I remember what you had. You had. Where is it? You had Lethal Body, I believe.
That's right. Fun.
Just so you all have your one level of discipline.
Yeah.
So you go charging off down the hallway.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I'll follow.
You're following. You pull out your vial from Erewhon. Sponsor us.
Yeah. I'm pulling out my handgun and I'm
Okay.
moving, not charging, but I'm moving forward in
Great.
the hallway.
It's odd to be in a space that you've walked through before. You heard the traffic. There's fucking downtown LA is right outside, but you can hear nothing. all of you, make me a willpower roll.
Whoa.
Just straight roll willpower as the beast inside of you starts to stir in a little bit of fear.
3.
Yeah, it's bad in the club. It's more successes though.
Okay.
Two. How? Okay.
2.
2.
2.
3.
Okay, great. So far, it's not terrible. It's not that bad yet. So like, you just needed a 1 to kind of like tamp that down and deal with that fear. But it is obviously this is not right. It's not what's supposed to be happening. So you go charging down the hallway. You get to the T end. There's left and right. You look down either way, and the hallways continue to go. But as they continue to go, you can see them start to like twist and like fade into another location.
Oh.
And as you're looking, it starts to be what looks almost like like a hotel hallway. But it's blending. It's fading from one to the other, and like half of a painting is sunken into the wall and becoming graffiti that is traveling down the rest of the wall.
Is it a recognizable hotel?
It is not a recognizable hotel. It is a generic sort of like Holiday Inn hallway.
Okay.
Did we find the liminal space? The back rooms?
are here. But both sides look the same.
Got it.
Jade,
Yeah.
what are you thinking? Which way? I feel like we've got to follow impulses here, and you're the closest to your impulses.
He means you're the most impulsive.
That's what I said.
Can I try to recall if this has any deja vu?
Oh.
Yeah. Roll me a wits. Actually, this is just going to be a straight wits roll.
Okay.
Gay wits.
1 on the hunger die.
You don't. It doesn't look familiar in any way. You're not feeling like a deja vu sense of. You're just. It's just confusing, and it's like, well, what is this? How is this? You've never seen anything like this before, other than dreams.
There's no right answer. And then she goes right.
Right. And I'll follow.
As soon as I get to the T and I see that they went right, I'm going right.
I want to try to reach with far reach. I'm trying to grab Manny.
Yes. Sorry, I realized we didn't finish that.
Okay.
What you said before. Yes. Go ahead and make the roll again.
Okay, 2 successes. This die is just
Waiting.
I'm freaking out right now.
Oh
So-
my God.
You reach out with far reach in order to grab something that you cannot see. And you feel no resistance. There's nothing there.
Manny, just step out and talk to us, bud. We had such a nice time at the club. I'll follow down the other hallway with you.
I'm going where they went.
Oh, yeah.
Jade's in the lead.
Yeah.
Jade is in the lead.
Come on, bud.
You're all heading down the right path.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good to know we picked
Great.
the right
I'm
one.
so
Yes, we
happy.
did.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm gonna
Thank
take a
you.
mental mark of the symbols that we see.
Okay. The symbols you see at this point in time are less defined than they were earlier down the hallway. This is when they're starting to blend into the sort of hotel blandness that is at the end, towards the end of the hallway. So there are markings here, but they're fading in kind of like blurry watercolors. So it's hard to find exact details.
Keeping moving,
Yeah.
I'm just going to pass my hand along. Does it feel?
It feels solid
Okay.
Okay.
to your senses.
What are you good?
It's all melty, but it feels. This is sorcery.
Okay. Okay.
You hear, as you enter the hotel, you're starting to hear faint music playing It's hard to distinguish exactly what it is, but you can like hear unintelligible instruments and non-voices. Like it's just this weird sound that is permeating the background of this. And as you continue, you've transferred over into this space where now you are fully in the hallway of a hotel. And there are doors on the sides. There are little paintings with vague images that are all blurry and don't define anything. And it is all as though you can't quite make it out. The doors have a texture, but it's not the texture of a door. It is this sort of bland, blurry fuzziness where a door would be if you were looking at it at the corner of your eye, but you were staring right at it. You are looking forward. And the hallway continues, but you can see it opens up into sort of like a lounge, maybe? And the hallway stops and becomes a room.
Manny, what are you doing?
This feels like a dream.
Not any dream I've ever had.
Okay, why don't you come out and have a conversation, bud? Who sent you?
I think more of the question is,
Who do you work for? And you feel the words twist at your body and start to cause physical pain as you hear this, and it makes your muscles tense and like strain against each other. So please make a composure and intelligence roll.
I'm so good at both of those, actually. Thank you so much for asking. Oh, please don't. So smart. 1 success.
Unfortunately, does not beat my 6 success.
What? It wouldn't.
How strong is
It
this
wouldn't.
kindred?
Very.
We're fucked.
Well, this is where we're gonna learn my
You
limits
take-
as an actor, because I can't scream good.
You take 1 point of superficial willpower damage.
Willpower.
Willpower damage, which means
like
that when you
that.
roll willpower, you roll 1 less die.
Yeah.
You feel your muscles react to the words and strain and like feel it. It doesn't cause like actual physical damage, but it is definitely causing you mental strain.
Are you okay?
We were aware of this happening?
You see Katie like flinch and like kind of struggle for a second.
Yeah, she's fully like against a wall trying to like.
It's an all of a sudden piercing migraine that hits your body.
Gable's punching next to Katie. All around Katie. He's got to be.
Oh, Manny.
Manny, we don't work for anybody.
All of the doors go fly open down the hallway. And you can see this kind of like sort of low-lying fog pours out of each door very slowly.
Does this fog look familiar to a smoke that we've seen before?
No. All of this looks as though it is from something, it is implanted visuals from something you've seen in a vague sense. Like you are seeing the vague form of fog. You are seeing the vague form of doors.
Cut it out, you coward. Yeah, I hear you laughing, except I know you're really, really scared.
Where do you go?
I just sit down in the middle of the floor and cross my arms
And throw something.
and throw something.
Okay.
I'm not playing. You're boring and I hate you.
You see a rope, sort of like almost cartoonishly, as though it were a snake, go out of one of the doors. And wraps Jade and yanks her towards
Where does it wrap me?
around around where your arms are
God.
here, and then pulls you towards one of the doors.
Oh!
Would any of you like to try and stop this?
I'll grab out.
Yeah, I'm close.
Make me a strength and athletics roll. You make me a dex and athletics roll. Try and undo yourself from
Oh,
things.
man. What, Dex and what?
Dex and athletics.
Dex and athletics.
Okay. Okay,
Not
it's
nothing.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Yeah, it's a crit, right?
Yeah, it's a crit.
Let's go.
That's 4 successes. So that is that's a crit. So
But wait, I'll spend a willpower to roll these other 3.
Okay.
Let's go.
Oh yeah.
Now we're playing.
Oh.
3 more.
You're
So-
scared of me?
As the rope ties around you and starts dragging you across the floor to pull you into the room,
Yeah.
you manage to just kind of like almost like move your shoulders in front of you and kind of like as the momentum is pulling you, you make yourself thinner and then let the friction of the carpet stop you, and then the rope pulls over your head and goes back into the room and the door goes
Gable's like, oh no. Oh, she's got it.
I just crawl back towards everyone.
Feels like you're the one who's scared.
Just outsmarting. I saw the fear in your eyes. That's why I walked away. You can't have me.
What? Is that the stakes?
It is for me.
Is this the world's worst date? What is happening? Manny, just come out and we'll talk normal.
Every single door, a mandible walks out of the door and looks down the hallway.
God, I don't want more.
How many
Yeah, I'll
of them
take
are
that.
there?
All of them together. Yeah, 4. All go.
You wanted to see me?
In unison.
Fuck it. I'm gonna run at the closest one.
Cool.
Let's just tackle
Movement,
that.
I run with her.
Great.
Cool.
So that closest on the left or the right, they're exactly as equal.
I'm left-handed, so I go for the left side.
Okay. So you run for the one on the left. Make me a strength and brawl check.
Finally! This is good. We are finally playing this game. Only 3 successes. Damn it.
You could willpower if you want.
No,
No.
it was only, those were the only ones that helped.
Oh.
These hunger dice are just out
Yeah.
for blood.
Yes.
Yeah.
As you run up, you take a swing. A full power, like you use all the momentum.
Oh,
of
it's
you
worse.
running.
I tried to tackle.
Okay, you try
Like,
to tackle.
yeah.
You go and you go to full spear tackle the mandible on the left. And as you do, you hear the words,
I don't think you know what this is.
the body bends at the waist like he's doing limbo, but in a full 90 degree, just back as you kind of go over the top, and the mandible on the right comes over and right under your back, but doesn't feel like physical pain.
Yeah.
Please make me composure and intelligence check.
Sweet. I wish I was better at that, but I'm not. Every time, it is a 1 success and that goddamn skull.
Oh no.
Close, but I got 2.
Yeah.
You take 1 point of superficial willpower damage.
Yeah.
As that same feeling rips through your body as though a migraine spikes into your head.
But I'm noticing that it is a migraine every time. All right, twice makes a tendency. She hits the ground and skids and rolls onto her back.
I was under.
This is all in our heads. What? All of the hurt. My body's fine.
We're in our heads?
Yeah.
Mind game. Can you smell him, Jade? Can you sense?
Can't smell him right now.
How do we wake up? Wake up! Wake up! Wake up!
But is this familiar? This isn't familiar. I'm not in my head. Are we in your head?
I don't know. Are we in his head?
How do we break it?
We're just not in a physical space.
The hallway is full of mandibles, but they're standing on the ceiling looking at you, hanging upside down.
This is my space.
They tear apart into like pits of fabric.
You're not in my top 8.
Who sent you?
No response.
Can I punch the wall?
Yeah. Make me a strength and brawl check.
I'm gonna whisper while you're doing this. I'm just gonna whisper. Victoria was right about you.
That's 2 successes, I believe.
That is 2 successes and another hunger.
No, you don't. You don't
Oh.
worry about it yet. You
Oh,
don't
okay.
make another hunger. It's only if, when you do a rouse check, that you get hungrier or by that. This is just you striking the wall.
Oh, okay.
So with that is just 2 normal successes.
Okay, great.
You punch the wall and it is solid as a rock.
Ouch.
What do you? Why? Okay.
Ow, 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 ow.
Take 1 point of superficial damage as you bust up your knuckles.
Oh,
Yeah. Hey, we're still where we were before, but all okay.
it's just dressed different.
I feel like I could have explained that better, and that's on me.
Yeah,
As I
you said
slowly
in your
push
head. You
myself
said
to
we were
sleep.
in our head, so I thought I could punch his brain.
Yeah.
Ow.
Okay.
Okay. All right, you got us. What do you want from us?
You see behind you from where the previous area was with the hallway with the graffiti, you see the lights that were on the ceiling go out and start going down the hallway, getting closer as the darkness rolls towards you. And as you're watching this darkness, being like, yeah, this is the thing that in horror movies, the lights turn off one by one as they
Yes.
get closer. But you're seeing, as that happens, you're watching the floor go
Huh.
and fall away at every single light juncture.
Okay.
Slam that.
And it's
shut.
coming right towards you. What do you do?
Hold on, hands.
Yeah.
And shut your eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't leave me out of this.
Yep. Yep.
Okay.
Eyes closed.
Here we go.
I'm going to turn. I don't know the cadence of the hallway that we were in before. There were doors in the normal version of the hallway, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Assuming we were in something like that, I want to pull everyone hand on the door or hand on the wall. If I feel a change in texture, I'm going to lean in with full lethal body and try to throw myself through a door I can't see.
Okay. All right. Make me.
These have been going so good, guys. Why do I keep?
We're assisting. We're holding hands.
Yeah, how does that work?
Yeah. What's the help action here?
Yeah.
And we have our eyes closed. That means we're focused.
You're so focused.
Yeah.
We love it.
Intelligence.
Trust each other.
Will.
And awareness.
Okay.
Let's go.
One black die to help us out. Okay, that's 3 successes.
Nice.
Ooh.
You're placing your hand on the wall. And you're waiting for a feeling of texture. You do.
Something different.
Feel a slight shift in texture as the light gets to you and the floor is falling. You press on the door with all of your might and feeling that texture, and it swings. Standing there is your daughter and just goes, "Where have you been?" And you fall.
Ooh.
Okay, you're tumbling through the air. It's just dark. You can see vaguely the shapes of each other. Falling and tumbling. You are still holding each other's hands
Yes, yes,
to
yes.
the best of your abilities.
It's not real. It's
And
not
then
real. It's
all
not
of a
real.
sudden, you and you're standing in a courtyard, but you're still hearing that music, and you're in a garden, but the sky isn't the real sky. The sky looks like it was painted on canvas. It's a fake outdoors. And you are in this garden. And it is bright. It feels like daytime, but it's false. It's lights. It's stage. You think you can just leave? I brought you here. You're supposed to be here now. You don't get to just go because you don't like me. That's not how this works.
What the fuck do you want?
I don't want anything other than for you to live here now.
Why?
I don't consent to your whatever kink thing is happening. I don't like
Consent
it.
is not necessary.
What are you talking about?
God, you suck so fucking much.
You want me to live in what? Am I just staring at a wall outside right now?
But you know staring. You do it all the time. You watch. You look at people and you don't engage with them.
Yeah, that's my choice.
Is it? Or is it just because they don't like you and you're unsettling and unpleasant to be around?
And I need you to make me a composure and intelligence check.
You got this. Eight successes.
That's a complete failure.
Oh, okay.
96 success.
You can spend willpower to reroll.
I will.
But I know that what is causing damage is also burning your willpower.
Yeah.
So just keep that in mind when you burn willpower to reroll.
Okay. Well, Jade doesn't know that.
Let's go, baby.
1 success.
And that was enough.
Unfortunately, no.
Wow.
Those words start to feel like they grab onto the back of your neck and they start clawing their way down your spine, and they start making all the muscles tense and pull back and just pull at the very fabric of your being, and you take 1 point of superficial willpower damage.
Who do you think we work for, Mandible?
The garden you're in, it is beautiful and lush and vibrantly colored to the point where it's fake. The plants are fake. They're fake colors. They are dyed. They are bright yellow. They are bright orange. They are a kid with a crayon has drawn flowers. And they are garish and loud. But there's a smell that accompanies them as though were real flowers, but it's the wrong smell. It is a smell of earth and decay and leaves left unattended for a very long time, but it doesn't match what you're seeing. And you turn around this garden and look around, and behind you, there's a building. You've circled many times. You've turned and looked, and there's just been garden. And as soon as you then whip around one more time, building.
Yes.
The
Okay.
door's open, and it is a school. It isn't like an old sort of like big school building, sort of like the Hollywood High School. And the door's open. And you can hear the clicking of footsteps, multiple footsteps inside. And the sound of speaking but no real words is just a murmur of just non-words. As though you were hearing a room from another room.
What do you
All
guys
I
want to do?
Need to make me
Oh,
intelligence and awareness checks.
okay.
Two successes.
4 successes. Oh, 5.
Ooh, go off, King.
5 successes.
Wow. I have 1.
Okay.
Bestial failure.
And he beat me to it. How rude.
So sorry.
You're not even sorry, though.
I kind of am.
To quote someone else, multiple things happen at once. What were your rolls?
1.
2.
5.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're turning and you're looking at the school building, and it's bringing you back very strange feelings. And you blink, and you're standing in the parking lot outside of the building.
I woke up. What do I see?
You see all of you standing in that parking lot, but the 3 of them are not seeing what you're seeing.
Oh, God.
Is Mandible here?
Mandible's nowhere to be seen. You. A bestial failure. I'm going to give you compulsion. But as you are looking around and trying to find this and trying to shake yourself out of this space you're in, this anger that you're feeling and the frustration of not being able to get yourself out of here, to protect yourself, to move. You can feel it bubbling up inside of you. You can feel that pit inside of you and the being that is in it thrashing and splashing, and all of this blood is coming up and over the edges, and you are fuming, and you need to hurt someone. So you're going to go, and you're going to find this mandible. You're going to find him, and you're going to shoot him, and you're going to shoot him until there's no bullets left in that gun. Find him.
I'm
having the wrong reaction.
The world around me starts to kind of, it feels like it's starting to spin. And although I'm out here in this, it's a room. It's like we're in this lobby, this lounge.
You're in a garden right now, a fake
it's the garden, that's right.
and looking at a
Facing the
schoolhouse.
school.
Yeah.
Yes. I remember hearing those footsteps, and there was something about there being multiple. It's the moment that I started to hear multiple footsteps, and everybody else around me started to fade away. And I know this is a trick. I know that I'm being fucked with, and I'm really fucking tired of them playing games with me. So I'm running right into that schoolyard. I know there's more of you in there. Come on, you motherfucker! And I pull out my gun and start fucking firing.
Yeah. Okay. Gable,
Yes.
in the real world,
Oh no.
you see Eddie start screaming, pulling his gun, and he starts firing in the parking lot.
Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit.
You two don't get to make a check,
Fine.
because
Yep.
you,
I gotta wrestle it away from him.
first of all, make me a dex and athletics
Okay.
to dodge before you are shot.
Oh.
Question. Do we still see Gable in our shared...
Gable has disappeared.
Oh, good to know.
3 successes.
Let's
Okay.
go.
You drop down to the ground,
Yeah.
and you still not, you are somewhat still seeing the world. You're not frenzying, you're not losing your mind completely, so you were not shooting the two of them, but you cannot see Gable. So you managed to get yourself out of the way, and you are not shot.
Okay. As I'm not shot, I'm going to make my way over to Eddie very low, and then reach up to try to grab the firearm, but instead look him in the eyes.
Okay. So here's how this works. You go to crawl. You start moving along the ground, and as you put pressure on your arm, you realize that you dodged, but it did wing you. There is a slice across your arm, so you were taking 1 point of physical or superficial damage.
Okay.
You dodged a full shot, but it did still clip you. You crawl along the ground. He is but the thing is he is running.
Oh, that's
I'm
right.
running, but if you were in my line of fire, then I'm running straight towards you.
Yeah.
So you duck and you wait for him to run towards you. And as he gets, you come up and you grab onto him, and you look him in the eyes.
Yes. And I say,
What are you trying to do?
I say, wake up! And I use compel.
Okay.
So this is interesting.
Yeah. I attempt to use compel.
You can attempt to use compel. Make me the roll associated with compel.
Okay.
Let's
It is
go.
This will
charisma
determine-
and dominate
yeah.
versus intelligence and resolve.
This will determine whether or not it works.
Oh no. 2 successes.
Okay. Unfortunately, that is not enough for it to overpower what he is seeing.
Hey.
So he cannot see.
Oh, it's not over now.
It's not.
Not
Oh.
all. He cannot see you, and it requires him to see you for it to work.
Correct.
Okay.
So you are holding it, in your fury, and you are running, and you are firing. You feel something wrap around you.
Oh,
You cannot see it. You do not see anything in front of you, but when you look down, you see the roots of these plants have gone and are wrapping you up inside of them and trying to pull at you.
Get off me! Get the fuck off me!
You see the roots of these plants wrapping around Eddie and trying to pull him down into the earth.
Trying to rip him off.
Okay.
Yeah. I will try to rip them off.
Yeah.
And I will gently remind that I do have lethal body.
You have lethal body. So, make me a strength and brawl roll.
Thank you. Oh no. Do the funniest thing. We're getting so close.
Oh no.
That was 7 dice, 2 successes,
Oh my God.
2 bestial failures.
Wow.
We're getting closer.
Yes, we are.
You grab onto these roots and you start wrenching them off of Eddie.
Oh, no.
Unfortunately, that is grabbing your arm and wrenching it away from Eddie.
Yeah.
You need to roll me a straight stamina roll to resist being hurt. So just roll your stamina dice.
I'll do
Your
my
stamina,
best.
Whatever that is.
You mean my
Oh
health?
wait,
No,
would
just
be
your
worse
stamina.
I would be worse about this.
What?
I'm running out of willpower.
Okay.
But I don't know what that is. And I could have burned a willpower for
Okay, do it.
I'm gonna do it. Okay. And that adds, because of the other half of the crit, 4 more successes.
Wow.
So that's what, 6?
Yes,
Hold
that
on.
is 6.
Sorry, 3 more.
3.
5. Total of 5.
Total of 5.
Total of 5.
Okay, roll your stamina.
And I'm out of fucking
One
willpower.
Okay.
What happens when you're out of willpower?
Yeah.
Stuff.
I don't think it's good.
I'm not gonna look.
But it's superficial willpower right now, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it will
but-
then go over into aggravated
To aggravated
willpower.
willpower.
Cool.
Each box can
No, yeah.
That means stuff.
We're fine.
I believe that's
Yeah.
how it works. I'll have to double check that.
I'm
So,
sure.
We're good.
5 successes versus
Yeah.
1 resistance.
Yeah.
Your arm goes bye-bye.
No.
Snaps at the elbow.
Oh!
Sorry.
Get that fine!
Take 1 point of aggravated damage. And that arm is broken.
Wow.
Sorry.
You feel the root snap and it lets go of Eddie and you stumble forward as you
Are you okay?
Okay, let's get that motherfucker!
and you go running.
Yep.
What do the two of you do?
And it just felt like a root.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Did you keep the gun in your hand?
Yeah. I mean, unless it was wrestled out of my hand.
It was not.
I should have tried to do that. Jade, we can't he's freaking out right now.
Yeah, I know. Do you want to handle him and I'll try to handle Mandible?
Sure. Eddie.
Okay.
Eddie.
Oh,
Hi.
sorry.
I've
Where's
already
Gable?
booked it.
Fuck it.
I've already booked it.
I'm gonna run and now I'm gonna tackle him.
Wait, where'd Gable go?
Huh?
Where's Gable?
I don't know.
You cannot see Gable.
Gable?
You are laying on the ground of a parking lot in downtown LA with a broken arm.
Maybe he already went in.
All 3 of you make me intelligence and resolve rolls. Thank you. So many things in my brain.
Successes.
1 success.
One success.
1 success.
One success.
3 success.
You blink and you're in the parking lot.
Oh! Huh?
You see Gable on the ground with a broken arm.
What happened?
Don't touch me.
Lady!
Katie
What?
disappears. You don't know she's disappeared. You are
I'm-
running into the school building.
I don't
you
even
are
know
the
that
only
Gable
one who
disappeared.
disappeared.
Shit.
Gabe, are you okay?
Ah!
What?
You did this. You broke my arm. I was trying to stop Eddie.
Oh, you're the I'm sorry. Hold on. Sorry. I have to, I'm gonna,
Pop it back in.
no. And I run over him and I'm gonna continue to try to tackle Eddie.
No. Wait, take this. And I'll throw you bottles.
The scary one.
You dropped that.
It's a scary one.
We all died.
Oh no.
I'm running with juice.
Okay, you're running after. Make me dexterity and athletics versus your dexterity and athletics.
Oh, okay.
See who's faster.
Okay. Everything I roll is mostly red. Every time. 2 successes.
1 success.
Ooh.
You are gaining on Eddie.
Yeah.
What are you doing, Jade?
Stop taking my friends!
Who said they were your friends?
They did. I asked them and they said so.
But you know about lying, right?
I don't lie. Gable said I don't lie.
You don't lie, but they do.
Who?
Your friends lie. All kindred lie.
Is this Mandible?
Who else would it be?
Are you jealous
Of what?
that I have friends?
Of course not.
You're lying.
As all kindred do.
Make me composure and intelligence, please.
Okay. That is a complete failure.
Okay. Do you want to spend the willpower?
Yeah. Because I haven't experienced the willpower hit yet,
You
so
have
I
not.
don't really know.
What bad could happen?
2 successes.
Not enough.
Not enough.
You feel the spike in your brain of those words that hit you, and it seems to it just tears at the insides of you, and you feel yourself being, I don't know, it's a sensation you've never felt before. It's like the inside of you is desiccating, and you take your second piece of superficial willpower damage. You catch up to Eddie. What do you do?
I don't have anything in my hand. I just need him to take a big head hit. Because I need to ring his bell to try to snap him out of this.
Okay.
So we are going for a tackle, like the kind of tackle that makes you bounce your head off the pavement.
Okay. So you were okay. So what we're gonna do here is you're gonna make me a strength and brawl, and you're going to make me a dex and athletics, because something is going to grab you and you're going to try and dodge out of it.
Oh, me.
Yes.
Sorry, I'm already visualizing this happening.
Okay, we're sitting at 4.
How many?
1.
4.
4. Oh, dope. So as you're running up behind Eddie, you're gaining on ground, and you let yourself pass him a little bit, and you take your arm and you put it on the back of his shoulders and neck there, and you swing him down at the ground and slam him into the floor. You cannot resist, and you slam into the floor. And now make me an intelligence and awareness test with 2 extra die to compensate with your bell for your bell being rung as you try and realize this isn't real.
You got it.
Hello.
Yeah.
My bell, my bell.
I'm going to spend a willpower.
Okay.
Okay. Come on.
I'll be very clear. I bounce him, and then I'm gonna do my best to straddle and pin him by the shoulders.
3 successes.
Not enough.
Not enough.
You slam into the ground. You're in the middle of the schoolhouse. You can hear these feet walking around you, but you can't see anybody. And then all of a sudden, a weight hits you in the back of the shoulders and slams you into the ground. It's sitting on your back on top of you, and you cannot see it.
Oh my God. Get the fuck off! Damn.
What do you do? How do you get out?
Okay. I'm going to try to struggle.
Swear to God, if you say how heavy, I'll kill you. I stake him.
Make
Like,
me.
how bound am I?
You feel
That's sexy.
You feel the pressure of a person on your back, as though someone were holding you down.
Oh, fuck.
So, but
And I
you
don't
cannot
see
see
them?
who you cannot see who it is. You just feel that pressure on your back as you're laying on the floor. Now, make me a strength and athletics check to try and flip them off of you and get up. Unless you want to use the gun.
I don't know who this is.
You do not.
My first instinct is to think that this is Mandible,
In the current situation you are in, correct.
and therefore I will shoot him.
Do you turn and look first?
While you're having tummy time, my brother in Christ.
I absolutely.
You're just
try-
like,
Well, that's what I'm going to try to do.
You turn.
If I feel a person on
Yeah.
me and I turn and can't see them, then I think that he's
Yeah,
tricking my mind.
Of course. The gun is in your hand. You turn and look, and you can see, as you turn and look, you catch a glimpse of a little bit of blonde hair. Yeah. And then you fire.
Yeah.
Whoa.
So roll me a dexterity and firearms check.
Let's
Roll
go.
me a dexterity and athletics check to
Okay.
dodge.
I don't have
And you-
enough of those.
Turns out the damage he does to us is mental, but the damage we do to each other, physical. Oh no. Oh, not now. Not now.
Okay.
Who knew?
Dex
And firearms.
and firearms.
We did it, folks.
Oh no.
For the first time. I played so much vampire. This has never happened.
1, 2, 3 successes.
Okay. So here's how this happens. 3 successes. Bestial failure.
Oh.
Yay!
The first thing that happens is there is a loud sound. Accompanied at the exact same instant as a piercing pain that goes right through the base of your neck here, as the gun came up and around and fired. You are bleeding, and you are furious. And you can feel the ground beneath your feet, and you can feel the hairs on your arms stand up. And this feeling comes deep within you and bubbles over the top and fills you with a rage that is only experienced by things that walk on all fours. And you must stop him. And you start slamming down on your target with your fists.
I mean, I was already over him, damn near on all fours. I think she just rolls back so it's on her hands and feet in a bear crawl position over him, and that feels right. It's not hitting him, that's less efficient. I'm just gonna grab him by the back of his pretty hair and slam his face into the cement until there is not a face left.
Yes, yes. As you start that, also please make me a roll that is just your stamina.
Oh, okay. Oh, sure. Oh, 2 successes.
Okay. So that is, he fired, those 3 successes. 3 points of superficial damage as the bullet goes through your neck. So, you start slamming his face into the ground over and over again. You beaten down by Mandible as that shot seemed to have no effect. Now, please make me a roll of just stamina. You are making me a strength and brawl roll.
2 successes.
6 successes.
Yeah. All but 1 die.
Okay. So this couple of slams into the ground I'm counting as one just attack.
Yeah.
You are going to take 4 points of superficial damage as your face is slammed into the ground over and over again. If you do go over your total health, then you go back from the beginning and marking aggravated damage.
You said 4, right?
4.
And
You are bleeding from your nose and from cuts on your faces where the skin has busted open against the floor, and you can feel
my
this
God.
blood pooling beneath you as your face continues to get slammed and slammed into the ground.
and this is still Mandible to me.
At this point, you can't see him. You caught the blonde hair of Mandible as you turned, and now your face is being slammed in the ground. Your eyes are swelling. You're having a hard time seeing. But for all of your information,
This is
is
nobody
Mandible.
else would do this.
Nobody else would do this to you. Jade,
Yeah.
what are you doing?
I'm still just yelling at him.
Okay.
I'm just talking to him because from my perspective, he was fine. He was fine, and then he just whisked out, and then Tree said that he was fine.
Make me an intelligence and awareness check as you've been speaking to Mandible and trying to figure this out.
3 successes.
Okay. What we're gonna do, we have rolled the exact same.
Okay.
Roll me 1 black die.
Okay.
Success?
Yeah.
Failure. You are yelling at Mandible. You were standing in this garden still. You were screaming at him. You were asking him questions. You were getting him to speak to you. And then you hear one last.
They're never telling you the truth, and you can never trust them.
You blink and you open your eyes, and at the exact same moment those eyes are open, you get one more stab of those words flowing into your body. Please make me a composure and intelligence check.
2 success.
You take one more point of superficial willpower damage as that last hit comes in, but you are awake and you are out, and you see Katie sitting on top of Eddie, slamming his face into the pavement over and over again, the blood
Oh my
under his
God.
face. And you see Gable on the floor with a broken arm, and you can hear the world again.
I guess I go to Katie? What the fuck?
When
What the
you see
fuck?
her, there's a bullet hole through her neck, and I can't resist that it's Mandible. I think there's an exit wound at the top of her jaw. And it's enough like impact damage through that her one of her eyes is bloodshot and red and just pouring blood. And there is blood coming out of her mouth, and the entry wound and exit wound. And one eye is blinking down, the other one is reacting but not looking at anything, full pupil blown, and she is just rocking his head off the ground again and again.
I do the same thing that Gabe did originally, and I just sort of run and try to tackle you off of Eddie, because I don't think I see the bullet yet, because I'm running behind you.
Vibes.
Okay, make me a dex and melee. Sorry, dex and brawl.
Okay.
You do not get an opposing because your compulsion is focusing directly on Eddie. You do not see this coming.
Okay.
2 successes.
2 successes. Okay. You
Can I add to this?
Sure.
Gable has crawled over and
Yeah.
is in disgust at what's happening.
Yeah.
He's been yelling, Katie, Katie, Katie! And it's no effect.
Yeah.
So he grabs the fanny pack that was near her and pulls out one of the vials and starts spraying it into the air. This is the emotion calming.
Roll 2 extra black die.
This
Okay.
one's broken.
You can still use it if it's broken.
One more.
Just
Okay,
us.
great. 3 successes is good. So you are in this complete focus of slamming this, of stopping him, and you're just slamming his face over and over. You are taking more and more damage. And then you get hit with a force as something tackles you. But at the same time, you breathe in this smell of this stuff in the air. And as the shock of being hit and you take an intake of breath as a reaction, you fill your lungs with this smell, and it kind of breaks you out of. When a dog is doing a behavior that it shouldn't be doing, and it is a compulsion of that dog to continue doing the behavior, and you just give it a hey! It's like that. It snaps you out of that compulsion. You are going to take 2 more points of superficial damage.
Okay.
And she immediately pushes back and off of him and is scrambling back.
Is my bestial compulsion calmed as well?
You are still looking around.
Is he not in the fucking Febreze
you are in the
area?
Febreze area, so that's you still have the want to find him, but it has calmed your compulsion.
And who do I see around me as I start to? I mean, I'm blood.
Make me another. Sorry, you. That's right. I forgot you were not out of it yet. Make me an intelligence and composure roll, and add 2 extra die.
Intelligence, composure.
Eh.
Ooh.
Fuck.
1, 2, 3, 4 successes.
Yes.
Nice.
Finally! Oh my God.
You snap out and you're looking at the parking lot and you've got blood pouring down your face. There's a pool of blood underneath you. You're laying on your stomach. You don't know what's been happening. And all of you are back in the real world. And that is where we will take our break.
Yeah! Woo!
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Hey, so this is where we would normally put sponsors and things like that, but as a lot of you know, the sponsor is you guys through our Patreon channel. If you are a Patreon member, thank you very, very much. We could not have done this without you. And if you're not, you can go join the Patreon at patreon.com/Project Ghostlight. Patreon members get things like early access to VODs, the Top Shelf podcast with myself and Alex, and Patreon members have special insight into the characters within Private Nightmares because there's been prologue content and behind the scenes that is exclusive to Patreon. So once again, if you're already a member, thank you so much. And if you're not, you can just go to this link and join. Thanks, guys.
All right, everybody. Quick rules clarification before we begin again. Gable, Katie, and Eddie all took aggravated damage during that scene instead of superficial because Thin Bloods take damage like mortals. That means I'm going to have Eddie take one less point of damage than he did in order not to kill him. You are at 5 aggravated damage.
I am.
Oh,
indeed.
shucks.
Still not great.
Sorry, I mean,
So that would leave
brain
Katie
is
at
rattled.
3 aggravated damage.
correct.
Gable at 2 aggravated damage. And Eddie at 5
5.
aggravated damage. And Jade,
I'm fine.
fine.
Good.
I'm
Let's be
fine.
nice.
Oh, Jade.
You are all sitting in a parking lot in downtown Los Angeles, having kicked the shit out of each other.
What just happened?
Katie broke my arm
Why?
because she got shot.
Who shot her?
Mandible? Eddie shot her. And then Eddie's face looks like that now.
I'm just hunched over. Blood is just dripping down onto the pavement.
We need to bottle up the Vitae because some of us are very hungry at the moment and it's not helping.
Yeah, Katie at this, like, seeing what she's done, and again, is holding her own, like, Vitae, like, pouring out of her. And even with the, like, no can shake of, like, snap out of it, all of the, like fury is still there. I'm gonna look at you, and I think now you can see, like, the full ruin, like, ruined eye, entry and exit wound. And she's just gonna push herself up to standing with her free arm and start to walk off. But very specifically not in the direction of the car.
Yeah.
Where's she going?
I heal, you heal. Go, 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 go. I just follow after. Try to.
Stay back.
I'm just trying to. You're. It's a big lot. Couple holes.
I got shot
I know.
in the face.
I know.
Please,
You don't want to fix it?
you can fix this.
Maybe. Eddie's been trying to teach us.
Help her.
Okay.
And
I'm
I'll
gonna
like,
go
I'll
work on
move
him.
and just
Yeah.
a
So-
new beautiful gout of blood.
So you then spend a minute to kind of like coach Katie to heal herself for the first time.
Yeah.
So Katie, make me make me 3 rouse checks
Oh God.
to heal 1 point of aggravated damage.
What do you mean when you say rouse check? Because my brain's crying right now.
So individually, one at a time, roll a hunger die and tell me if you get hungrier or not.
Oh no.
If it's blank, you get hungrier?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
That's
Is
one.
it blank you get hungry?
That's
Yeah.
1. So you've got
Yeah.
1 additional hunger. Roll again.
Okay, that's a success.
Okay. Roll again.
Jesus
boy.
Christ. I'm not counting it. It's got to be in the thing.
It would.
I know it was a success, but that one wasn't.
That one wasn't.
Uh-oh.
So
Maybe we should have counted it.
You do heal the damage. So you see Katie's face knit back together to a certain. There is still a hole there. It is still a wound, but it has stopped bleeding for the moment. It is still a mess of meat and bone, but it is somewhat back into shape. You heal a little bit of that damage. You can speak now, but you'll need to heal the rest tomorrow night. What hunger are you at?
I was at 3.
You were at 3, and now you are at
5.
now. Me quickly.
That's everything.
That's everything.
We're having a great day.
We're having a
My
great
sister's
day.
been gone for 1 night.
The way Hunger 5 works. You are not frenzying yet.
Okay.
The next time you make a rouse check at Hunger 5 and you fail, you will hunger frenzy.
Okay.
So you are hanging on by a thread right now.
Hi.
You're doing it. It's looking better.
Hunger. And then her head snaps immediately over to the pile, like the pile of blood and meat
Yeah.
that is Eddie.
Yeah.
No. No. So many other things. So many others.
You're gonna have to make a better case than that, Jade.
Fresher. Doesn't taste as bad. Fresh.
That's gonna taste
Vampire
bad at
blood
all.
smells better than any blood you've ever smelled.
Eddie,
Get him out of here.
I'm getting. You help
how
her.
you doing?
Keep her away from me. She did this.
Hey, not a challenge.
hear you.
Are you a predator? You want broken prey? Hurt prey? That doesn't make you a predator.
Fun fact. My kids had an animal phase too. Most predators pick off weak and injured prey. So actually, hey Eddie, I need you to leave quickly.
We're going.
Get me out of here.
I have a broken arm.
All right.
Jade,
Yeah?
You start moving, Eddie.
take the car.
You don't want me to stay with you?
No.
I think I should stay with you.
No. And I'm just going to, like, not in a way to hurt you.
Yeah.
It is just a reflex of like how keyed up she is. It's just a push.
Yeah.
And it feels like you got punched in like both of your shoulders.
Yeah.
And it's the lightest, like just no. Nice.
Got it. Okay.
From even that light touch, you are going to take 1 point of superficial damage because any actual attack would have caused aggravated.
Okay.
Unsafe.
Okay.
Are you
Call
good?
us if you need something, okay?
I'm fine. And I'm just gonna turn and sprint away.
Yeah.
I just can't be near that smell anymore.
How many unspent willpower do you have?
Me?
Yes.
None.
Good.
They're all gone, baby.
Okay. Oh no. So. Oh boy. You will get into the car.
Yeah. Jade, can
Yeah?
you drive?
Yeah.
Here's my arm.
Yeah. I don't want to leave her.
We've got to.
I don't want Don't leave her, though.
We're not leaving her. We're letting her have space. Okay? It's
Yeah,
just,
but she's wrong right now. She's wrong like that.
she can take care of herself.
No, she can't.
Jade, we need your help. We can't drive right now.
You do know there is limited capabilities of self-driving. The car just
That
in
motherfucker
case.
barely auto parks, but
You are far away from the theater.
Yeah.
But you could just move the car away and come back. It doesn't have to, you don't have to go all the way home right now. It's not like you can go to a hospital.
No.
If you get us away from Mandible,
Yeah. Oh. Okay.
seatbelts.
I think either way this goes against one of my ambitions, but I can't help it. Either way.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck, they're not supposed to split up. They're not supposed to leave. They're not supposed to leave.
So you start driving away.
Yeah, I gotta roll because I can't drive.
Okay. We can deal with that, the fallout of that later.
Yeah.
As you drive away, you see Katie running.
Shh.
And then you do see Mandible go as you drive away, and then he starts following Katie.
No. Fuck.
I don't know if I
Get in the car.
Yeah,
Get in the
we're
front.
in.
No, get in the front.
Oh,
Get in the front.
Okay, hold on. Ow. Okay.
You can drive with one hand.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm in.
Okay, go. Fuck, Katie! And I run after Katie.
Okay.
Oh,
So
boy.
we've split the party.
fun. Girls' night.
If Mandible hadn't followed you.
I know,
don't care.
I know, it's terrible.
I know.
So the two of you are driving away.
Yeah.
Okay. Please make me, both of you, please make me 3 rouse checks to attempt to start healing some of that damage.
Yeah.
Make them one at a time. Or you can roll them all together, it's fine. You get one hungrier.
One hungrier. I'm at 4.
Okay.
I got a bestial failure and 2 blanks.
That's fine. Bestial failure does nothing on a rouse check.
okay.
But you do that, unless that, except meaning failures. So
Yeah.
you are at,
3 failures?
3 failures. So
I'm at
5
full
hunger
hunger.
as well.
Why did you
Do I
stay
heal
with
at all?
her?
You do heal. You both heal
You're
1
also
point of
at
aggravated
500,
damage.
and Mandible will kill you. I don't know.
Oh,
I don't
boy.
know.
So
I don't know.
I have 2 of you at 5 hunger. 1 of you at, what is your hunger at?
4.
Well,
4. What are you at, Jade?
1! Y'all gotta eat!
I know.
So, but at 5 hunger, you are still yourself.
uh-huh.
If you do 1 more rouse check and fail, then hunger frenzy takes place.
Do I do that now?
No. You can only heal 1 aggravated damage a night.
Okay.
So you can mark off 1 aggravated damage.
did,
So
yeah.
you have slowly knitted some of yourself back together.
Yeah.
Your face is starting to take its shape again.
Yeah.
You feel a little marginally better, but you are still messed up. And you do manage to click your arm back into place. And it's still very hurt and you can't move it, but the bone is set
Okay.
and is re-putting itself back together. So, here's where we are. You two are driving away,
Not good.
getting out of there, removing yourselves from Katie. Katie, you are running. Where are you going?
I need food.
You need food. Okay. So, we are in this downtown area. You go running around. You are sprinting down the street. You take a right turn through an alleyway, and there is a man at the end of that alleyway on his cell phone having a conversation, just like kind of leaning against the wall or the corner of the alley in the street, just talking on his phone.
No details. I don't even know he's a man.
Yeah.
I'm going to run past him and grab him by the throat.
Yeah. You do so. Do you pull him back into the alley or you do take him somewhere else?
Deep into the alley.
Okay. Roll me a strength and brawl check.
Oh my god, it's so many red dice now.
Yeah.
It's all of them. I've never rolled all the Oh no! That's crazy. Jesus Christ. 1 success.
Wow.
And a bestial failure on deck.
So, you still beat him. He is immortal. Yeah. So you pull him into the alley. About halfway down. What do you do to him?
Lethal body, so this happens as quickly as I need it to. I'm gonna grab him by the throat and the side of his face. We're going to twist just enough, snap his neck, not to kill him, but to sever
Yeah.
his spinal cord. No screaming, no fighting. I grab the cell phone as it drops out of his hand. Turn it off. Just hang up the phone call and put it on airplane mode. Just drop it, sort of behind a bunch of trash cans, and walk slowly to the back of the alley. She blinks, and if anyone was looking at her, her eyes are that like reflective off the back of the retinas, like a cat's. Slink back and hold him close to me as I look out and away, so nothing can take my kill.
Yeah.
In at the throat.
Now the question is, as you start drinking and you're draining the lifeblood from this individual, you are gulping it down. As you swallow gulps of this blood, do you take all of it?
No hesitation.
No hesitation. You drain all of the blood from this man, killing him and putting yourself to hunger 0.
For a moment, she comes back to herself. She lets the body fall and just squats behind it. It's been hours. She's been without her sister for hours. And I broke my friend's arm. And I nearly killed him. And then this. I'm a monster.
All of that blood fills the inside of you and washes down into that pit that is in the deep part of your stomach. And you can feel that beast that is down there drinking and rolling in it and filling up. And it is, for the first time since you became what you are not hungry. And it is quiet inside.
I cry blood. She gets as low as she can, as small as she can. And for just a couple minutes, leans into the part of her that is nowhere near the beast, that is watching this and is horrified. But that too will pass. This is the first time for a lot of things. And I know I won't feel this bad again. Because I can already feel the part of me that is just so relieved. For the first time in years. A year? How long has it been? I haven't known what it's felt like to not be hungry. Oh, God. I have to get rid of the body. I don't know how to get rid of the body.
Jade, at this moment, you've caught up to the alley that you saw, and you're standing at the edge of it, and you can hear very light sobbing. Very on the edge of your hearing.
I'm not gonna get any closer, but I'm here.
Why?
You feeling any better?
Yeah. Different kind of worse, but not the dangerous kind. Why did you follow me?
I just wanted to make sure that Mandeville didn't try to fuck with you anymore.
Is he here?
He kind of walked this way after.
And you turn, and behind you, hi.
Yeah.
And then fades.
Jade, are you okay? Is he here?
Yeah, he's fine. He's nothing.
Okay. Remember that first conversation we had about trust?
Yeah.
Thank you for coming. But sometimes you're just gonna have to trust. If I hadn't done what I did, maybe I'd be attacking you right now. And I'm running out of Coterie members, so...
What did you do?
Oh. I fed all the way. He's dead.
Do you need help burying the body?
I've never buried a body before.
I have.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thanks.
I'm gonna come in there now, okay?
Okay. Are Eddie and Gable okay?
I think so, yeah. They drove off.
Okay.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hi.
I'm sorry.
Why are you sorry?
I hurt them both. And it felt so good. I finally... I don't want to say it. It's fine. I'm sorry that you now have to waste part of your night cleaning up my mess. Thank you for coming. I'll be better.
I'm not scared.
I'm so scared.
It's okay. They just go in the ground.
Okay. Okay.
Grab his legs.
Yeah. No. Oh, hold on. I can grab the whole thing. I'm feeling quite strong right now.
Okay.
Yeah. I just don't know where to put him. Like, what am I supposed to dig? It's asphalt. We're in downtown LA. Like, where am I supposed to dig? Do I have to find a park?
No. Is there some sort of water source or something to hose the body down so that nothing of Katie's is on him?
Oh, interesting. Make me a wits and awareness test.
Okay.
Oh, man, where was this when I had to carry this fucking man? Well, I'm gonna put him down.
2 successes.
What was he just doing in an alley?
Victim blaming. I killed him. I think I get to be problematic.
There is on the part of the alley, there is just a spigot that you can see, not with a hose, but just like coming out of the building. There's like a faucet. Sometimes are in alleys to just wash things out.
Yeah.
So it is there.
I go over and turn on the faucet and sort of beckon you over to bring the body.
What are we gonna?
We have to make sure it's clean before we dump it. We gotta make sure that you didn't leave anything, hair, any marks. Did he have a phone?
Oh, yeah. I have to find his phone. Okay, hold on. Oh, fuck, I turned it off. Okay. And I'm gonna go sort of rummage
Make me
through.
a wits and awareness.
Shit.
Oh boy.
It's just me rolling.
Actually, instead of awareness, investigation.
I don't think that changes it. No. I don't know. I was freaking out because I was so hungry.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
What are you washing
They'll be able
off
to
of
trace
him?
Anything.
Like fingerprints? Do I not know how this
Hair.
works? I need to
Have
start
you
listening.
never watched any?
I don't like true crime.
Okay, that's fine. You're right. It's too risky to bring him back outside the alley. We're gonna have to dump him here.
Okay. Do you want me to like maybe smaller bits?
Oh.
Should I Google it? Should I Google this?
Yeah. Don't. Yeah.
What if I use incognito mode?
All the tech. Yeah, they can find everything. Can't
Oh
they?
no.
As you're speaking, make me another wits plus awareness check as you're just looking around this place. Make me another wits and awareness.
Okay. 1 success.
Okay, as you're looking around, it's not hard to see, but as you're trying to figure out what to do, and you're considering the fact that maybe we do make him in smaller pieces like this, as you're considering all these options, your eyes land on a manhole cover in the alleyway.
Bingo. I go and
Mom.
I pick it up.
Are you doing Bluey again?
If I am, Dad.
Oh.
So you
Oh, I hope he
drag
wasn't a dad.
Neither of you were particularly, well, you've
Does
got
he
some
have a
strength.
ring on?
I'm doing great.
Does he have a ring on?
You have a choice to make, Alex.
I know. Yes, he does.
Okay.
He has a ring on.
Well, that's upsetting. But in all fairness, half the time I still wear my ring, and I'm so divorced, and I start kicking him towards the middle.
You roll this nameless man into the sewer.
Do we have to do anything after? Like, will they find him in the sewer?
Yeah, most likely because they're gonna trace his phone.
Oh, God. Fuck it.
You did put it on the airplane mode.
Yeah. That's
I
so
don't know what that
smart of
means.
me. Is that smart? I was, yeah. I can't find the phone.
That's fine. Yeah, we should probably leave now. Probably not the same way we came out.
Okay.
You ready?
You mean go down there?
Yeah.
No.
In case CCTVs. Remember, I'm not gonna be on camera again. We have to be mindful of, you know.
So gross down there.
Yeah.
What if we go over the wall?
Can you climb?
I could do a lot of things right now. I killed a man.
Yeah.
We'll go down. Hold on. Let me get hair veiled. I just don't want to get my hair.
We can try the climbing thing.
No, you're right. There shouldn't be cameras down there.
Okay.
Thanks, I'm sorry.
It's okay. You don't have to breathe.
I forgot. Okay. And she like shakes off all of that human affectation, the sniffles and the panting, and remembers, and everything goes quiet as she lets herself be dead.
Yeah.
And without the hunger, everything is quiet. And without saying anything or trying to change her expression, that utter void
is the best she's felt in years. Many years. She hops down.
Jade, calm as a cucumber. Neutral expression. Jumps a little too high with soaring leap.
You gotta use it.
Whoop, right down the manhole.
And as you go down the manhole, and you fall into the, not far, but into the sewer underneath, you look back up, and for a second realize, I didn't put the manhole cover back.
Oh, fucking stupid.
And then the manhole cover goes, and just before it closes, you see a little bit of blonde hair flash past as he closes
Thanks, bud.
Told
the
you.
manhole cover.
Lonely.
Send a text!
I don't have a phone.
You two in the car.
Eddie, you don't look so good. I mean, besides the injuries, I've never seen you that mad before.
I shot him.
Yeah,
I shot him.
well, you shot Katie.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't!
Eddie, I was awake and you were still under the spell. You shot Katie. He didn't have a gun. How do you think she got
Stop. I don't want to know the rest.
Listen,
Not right now. Not right now. I don't want to hear it right now.
Eddie, I'm going to ask you to do something. And I know that we said we wouldn't after the first time, but you need it. And I'll throw my arm over.
No, not. I don't want it.
We're still too far away from the theater,
I
Eddie.
don't want it.
If
You
do-
shouldn't be doing that. I don't want to do it.
If you do just a little, it'll be fine.
No.
Eddie,
Why do you want me to take your blood?
because you've been there for
No!
me. You've been there for me.
No! You just learned what that does! We just learned what that does. You want to fucking control me.
It's the other way around. Just feed.
If I take your blood, what does it do to me?
It'll stop you from doing
No,
this.
what does it do to my brain
I don't know.
with you?
But it didn't happen before.
I don't. How do we know? How do we know? Just find me someone else. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that.
Eddie,
You're gonna make me do something I don't want to do?
no.
After everything that you just confessed to us, after the motherfucker did that shit to you, and you're gonna
Fine,
make me
starve.
do something that I don't want to do?
See if I give a shit. I can't move my arm. It's there if you need it.
I'm gonna feed on someone else.
I hear you.
Just stop the car. I'll fight someone.
Fine. And I stop.
Okay, you stop the car somewhere in the area between downtown and the valley along the 101. You pull off the freeway. You let him out. Somewhere in Hollywood.
Before I get out of the car, I will grab Gable. I know you're trying to help, but I think that we're fucking with stuff that we don't totally understand, and we don't know what that does to us. We don't know what that does to us.
I get it. I get it. I'm not your sire. I'm not Katie. I get it. Go on.
We gotta be equal in this.
Go on.
If I take some of your blood, then you gotta take some of mine.
Will it stop you from getting out?
Yeah,
Fine.
but if it does something to us, I'm not gonna use it against you.
I couldn't use it against you.
Are you sure?
It's the only thing I trust.
I don't know if you're lying. I don't know if you're lying. I don't fucking know if you're lying. And then I'm sinking my teeth into his arm. And with my other arm, I offer it to him.
And I do the same.
Okay.
I use my rings to cut.
You both feed. How much do you take from one another?
I don't stop until I feel him stop.
I only take one. I only take one.
Okay.
I only take one.
Okay.
I stop as soon as he does.
You both take one. You both get one less hungry.
I'm still really fucking hungry.
Yeah.
But 4 is better than 5. At least in this regard.
How's your arm?
It still hurts.
You gotta wrap it up.
I'm okay.
No, you need a sling.
I'm okay.
You need a sling.
No, start the car again.
Stop. I'm gonna take my flannel off and I'm gonna tie it around him and make a sling.
Okay. Your arm is in a sling. And you make your way back to the theater. The two of you going through the sewers, at least for a little while,
Yeah, just for a bit.
to make your way on foot. And maybe in a car that you call later. Take some time. But eventually, you all make it back to the theater. Obviously, you do first. About an hour later, the two of you show up in an unhappy Lyft driver's car.
5 stars. I tipped like $150. I can't imagine what that smells like. Sorry.
But you all have returned back.
Before we go in,
Yeah.
outside the theater, I won't tell them if you don't want to.
Thank you. None of this works if we aren't as truthful as we can be.
Okay.
But thank you.
Yeah. Your feet's your business, right?
Yeah. Thanks. And I won't say anything about certain people in a crisis. When they're calm and confident and competent, it means they've seen some things. And your past is your own. But if you ever want to talk, I'll listen.
Okay. Maybe another night.
Yeah, this has been a bad one.
Yeah.
My left eye will not
It
shut.
looks wild.
Yeah, I felt the bullet like shift. I have a lot to unpack. Do I go to therapy anymore? Huh. Probably not. Probably not. This all just gets buttoned up and put inside. Oh, buddy. You think they're mad that I hit the shit out of them?
I don't know. I think it'd be really silly if they were. I don't know what it feels like to feel really hungry or not the way you guys just described it.
Yeah, don't get to that point.
Yeah.
That was bad.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. I'm just avoiding going through those doors. If I lose you guys, the same day I lost Naomi.
Why do you keep saying that?
She's not coming back anytime soon. I know that. She's got her own shit to work through. And she's only ever had herself to figure those things out. She's gone. If I lose you guys too. I think I'm gone too.
Okay. I won't go anywhere.
Thanks. Okay.
I mean, I will. I'll probably be a lot of different places that you won't be able to find me, but that's just because I like it. But I promise I won't be that far away.
Upsetting, but somehow restorative. Thank you.
Don't worry, I don't know where you live yet.
Wild. Into the room. Hello?
What is that smell? Holy shit!
Hold your breath.
Oh!
You don't have to. You know what? I'll take it. I'm sorry. Are you okay?
I'm sorry. Are you okay?
What are you sorry for?
A lot of stuff just happened.
What?
But also, you broke my arm.
I'm sorry. I thought you was plants.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everyone was kind of under that spell.
Yeah.
How did you break it so quickly?
One of my potions.
Oh,
I didn't know if it was gonna work.
Wow, we need a lot more of
was
that.
amazing.
We'll get to work.
Yeah. How you doing, Eddie?
I'm hungry. I need to eat.
Do want
Are you
some
okay
help?
with animals? There's a ton of rats on the roof.
No, I need more. Be fine.
They're not that bad.
I haven't tried that yet.
And then maybe you'll be able to smell our cocoa.
Are you hungry?
No. I mean, you know,
You don't.
I'm always hungry, but it's not bad.
Katie, you look good.
There is still a hole in the side of Katie's face and a hole in through the throat here.
I think from here I don't notice that. I just notice everything else about her that. I think after I say that, I notice that. And I think this is when it hits me for real, that I shot you. I thought you were him.
Oh, that makes sense. I don't know what I thought. I lost the ability to think somewhere in there. I'm really sorry.
Me too.
I would never want to hurt you like that. Unless you really wanted me to. And we had a really good safe word. Like pineapple.
Too many syllables. It never works. I've tried it.
A safe word.
Ow! Laughing hurts because you shot me through my. Oh my God! You shot me in the mandible.
I
Hey, that would have been killer if it was actually mandible.
sure would have been, wouldn't it?
Do you want me to go find you someone?
I
Oh, wait. And Gable walks over to a mini fridge and pops open.
no way.
What?
Are you fucking kidding me?
What?
Just in case for emergencies.
Where did you get that?
Wait,
The hospital?
Do you work at the hospital?
No.
That's so
I can
cute.
get it.
I've never done this before.
Drink
But
juice?
I'm gonna
It is a similar
not this
feeling.
juice.
Have you never had a Capri Sun
I was
before?
about to say, it's a similar feeling to when you were a child and you had a Capri Sun in your hand.
Yeah.
As soon as that kind of hits me, I am absolutely, and I want to quite literally drink this thing.
Do it.
How
Is it
do I?
It's just food color water, but you can go
Is it?
for it if you want.
Does it not work?
How do you?
Maybe not.
It's like harder.
Don't gotta tell me twice.
You got it.
There we go.
Come on.
I couldn't resist.
Come here, baby.
It's gonna explode.
To be fair, I wouldn't be able to tell you how to open a blood bag.
I don't know.
It's good.
What's one blood bag? I think one blood bag is worth one.
It's
Yeah,
so
it's,
close.
yeah, it's about it.
It is so sealed. But I drink it anyway.
You gain and clear an additional hunger.
Okay. What is this? How satisfying is that?
It is though you are eating a protein bar. It is not satisfying. It is just
Take this off.
it is just purely mechanical. It is putting sustenance in your body.
There you go.
Now
Your spit is all over.
you're welcome.
It is purely mechanical. It is
That's not going to
not
be good.
delicious in any form, but it is not terrible. It's just bland.
You're right. It's not terrible.
It's just bland.
It's not bland.
It's not?
No.
It's not food colored water?
It is. It is. It is.
I've never heard the same words.
Hold
Give
on.
me a whole story.
It's water, but it's not bland.
It's not bland.
What does that mean?
It just has a
Water
taste.
is the definition.
No, this has a taste.
Have you ever? No. We'll
kinda
talk about it
tastes
later.
Water does have a taste.
It kinda
but it's
tastes
a
like
bland,
pool
gross
water.
taste.
Yeah, we'll talk about
It's
it.
like-
It's
It tastes like a swimming pool.
Oh, I know what happened.
Bring it.
Yeah, it's the leftover taste of that plastic in the water. Yeah, it's like a pool
leaching
noodle.
Plastic.
yeah, that's 100.
It's like a pool noodle?
It's a little, yeah. So it's not bland.
Have you ever been at Wild Rivers and then the water gets in your mouth a little
Yes.
bit?
Yeah,
while you're by the-
Yes.
Yeah.
It tastes like.
It really is. It's like Disneyland water.
Maybe don't drink all of that.
I took a big
I
old
think we
drink.
were all like, gross. It's probably bad for you. Microplastics. Anyway.
That's when you share it more than ever.
Yeah, I want to die at the same time as all my loved ones.
Oh my God, look at this.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Alex,
Come on.
one pack.
Drink it.
Drink
I
it.
have one of my own. at home.
Alex,
you made it sad.
This one has had
Oh, he's
all
so
of our
sad.
mouths on
But it's got
it.
our mouths on
I
it.
know. I saw.
Everyone went,
You don't want to have mouth stuff
You would
together?
be really bad at the orgy.
Always have been.
You've just been at the wrong one.
Okay. Hui.
All right.
What are we doing?
I don't know.
You've
I don't
now
know much longer.
eased one hunger, so you're down to
one.
3,
So you're
which
both
is
at
a
3?
bearable amount. Of
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm still really fucked up. Like
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's going to take some nights of healing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you,
you're not going to want to flirt.
You are at, I believe,
hasn't stopped me before.
4 points of aggravated damage right
I
now.
am at 4
And
points
you
of
were at
aggravated damage.
2?
Yeah, I was at 3 and
Yeah,
I'm
you were
down
at 3 and
1.
you've healed 1. So
Yeah.
you were at 2 points, you were at 4.
I'm at 1.
And you're at 1.
And you're at 1. Yeah, lethal body is a thing.
Yeah.
Does
It's a good thing.
feeding
I had that
I
on
like
someone,
that
too.
so
You
much.
have to actively heal. And you can only heal 1 ag per night.
Wow, that's gonna
It's
be
gonna
a
take
Take you a
bit.
couple of nights to heal.
It sure is.
Okay.
So, mandible, huh?
Yeah. Do you have a better sense of?
No.
Why is he mad
No,
at us?
I don't know. Well, I have a theory. I still think he's very lonely, but he also just kept telling me how everyone is lying to us. But that could just be anything. But if we look at the actual events, he trapped us and wanted us to stay there.
He trapped us at Horatio's. I wonder if they're working together.
Oh, that's possible.
Or did he
also
follow
might have
us
just
there?
been following us. But I don't know how, because I don't have a phone.
Right.
Speaking of which, Horatio
But-
said that he was going to send stuff.
Did you both attack each other because of Mandible? Huh? Did he do something to you?
Well, he did something to all
I
of us.
we
I
had
thought.
broke your
potions.
arm because. Did you grab him?
Yes, you were under some sort of spell, some sort of
Okay.
sorcery. And so Eddie started shooting. And when that happened, he almost
right.
hit
That's
me.
right.
Yeah, he
And
went
so I
right.
grabbed onto him to stop him. And then you came over and broke my arm.
In all fairness, again, I saw beautiful, graceful
Yeah.
dancer like vines.
Oh.
I saw that too. I felt myself getting wrapped up in vines.
I saw that happen to you with a rope. Was that something else, do you think? We weren't awake at that point.
We weren't.
And then you shot Katie,
Oh,
but
that's
you
right.
tackled him
Well, yeah, you were running with a gun.
because you woke up.
Yeah.
But then
And then
You
I
lost
wanted to
it.
stop.
I
Yeah.
heard I was running towards a school. And I lost it.
Oh, we saw it. That's what we saw.
I heard
Yes.
footsteps heading towards us, echoing from the school, and I just knew that that was him. And I got sick of him fucking with us,
Yeah.
and I just lost it. I just wanted to put a bullet in him and let him know that he's fucking with the wrong people.
Yeah.
Well, you did. I mean, not him, but you did. It's a pretty good hit, all things considered.
Yeah.
My ear feels weird. It's itchy,
Yeah, it doesn't look great.
but like on the inside, you know, like a deep thing.
I almost shot you again.
Huh?
I was ready to shoot you again. I didn't know it was you. I still thought it was him, but I was ready.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, you shot me. And then you sort of went from a person I was trying to save to meat.
Yeah. Katie, next time, if that happens again, do that again. Don't let me kill you on accident. I would rather die.
Next time, know that it's me, okay?
I'll try.
Maybe we keep the safeties on the guns, huh? Just the safety on until it's like absolute moment where we have to shoot.
Yeah.
I don't think that's the deciding
No.
factor.
No.
Pineapple.
Just
That's your safe word.
What is it?
Pineapple.
Well, it's got to be one syllable. It doesn't work.
Okay, well,
It
you
has to
come
be
up with
one
a better
word. Yeah,
one.
I don't really.
Some of us have normal sex.
Thought it was just like oh, it's a sex thing.
Oh, yeah, it's
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm so sorry about your arm.
It's okay. At least I've got a
I guess pineapple
flannel
will have to
sling.
do it. At least 3 syllables is clear if you are able to get 3 syllables out. Can we just have it be apple?
Apple.
It's 1 less syllable.
I don't care.
But just app.
App. I'm really fucking pissed at him. I really want to go fuck him up.
The thing is, I don't think any of us should take this guy on solo, right? He took care of 4 of us, 4 on 1, and he didn't have to lift a finger.
No.
He made us do the fighting for him.
Yeah.
We can't keep rage if we're going to go after somebody who fights our minds.
Yeah.
No. Yeah. But he gave away a lot of his stuff. And we already know some of the potions you had worked against it.
Wait. Yes.
Well,
So all he did was show us some of his cards.
technically, I think the potion only worked against the compulsion that was happening.
Oh, I thought you said you had a potion that got you out the first time.
No.
I just sort of woke
yeah.
up.
Oh.
Can you make a potion
Well?
that steals our minds?
I can
better?
try.
Yeah,
That's
maybe
a
there's
very
like
specific effect.
Yeah, maybe there's like a force field mind potion or
What
like
would you put in that? What has intention?
I don't know. You're apparently the most mentally strong of us.
How did that happen?
Nah, you've been through some shit. Yeah.
Why would he come after us?
I don't think it
because
wasn't us.
we're duskborn.
That's the only reason?
Yeah. Well, that's the reason he freaked out in the first place. He thought I was like him. He thought I was Malkavian, which is why he was talking to me, and he was really excited. And then he found out that I didn't know that word because that wasn't one of the ones we talked about. So I was confused, and then he figured it out. And then he got all shy, and I thought it was more like do, which is what he kind of was doing. And he said he couldn't talk to me anymore. And then I got upset, and then I left.
But maybe he's one that thinks we're the apocalypse.
Or was he just trying to? In the
I
alley,
don't-
didn't you say he was?
Yeah, he was there again. He followed Katie, so that's why I followed Katie, because I didn't want him to do anything. And then when I got to Katie, he was just there. I think he was just watching. I think he's just a jerk.
Yeah.
Well,
I think the problem is that we're jerks that are also like this. So we're scarier, you know? Like it, I don't know. I don't know. Just because people think we're scary doesn't mean we are. Right?
Yeah.
yeah.
We just are different. It's a new normal. And their normal is violent. Our normal is violent.
Yeah.
So,
It doesn't have to be that. Look, even as a mortal, I've lost my temper. And I got backed in a corner and I beat the shit out of somebody. Because if it was me or them, it was gonna be them.
Fair.
yeah.
So I don't think that we've done anything abnormal at all. We were fighting
you don't
for
speak
our
for all of us.
lives. We were, I mean, all I can speak of too is what just happened.
He wanted to know who we worked for.
Yeah,
Right.
he did.
That's interesting.
So maybe the other Thin Bloods that you met,
Yeah.
if they're working for someone, maybe that's what he was worried about.
Why?
They didn't tell anybody that they were Thin Bloods, right?
No, it's important
They offered that pretty easily.
to other Thin Bloods. Fair.
Maybe we
Yeah,
need
no
to
man
find
said
out
they
who
checked
they're
their
working
pulse.
for.
Okay.
They couldn't talk
I
about
thought
powers.
that's
Cool.
about all the thinking I can do right now.
Yeah.
Everybody, but
Sorry, yeah, you do look pretty gross.
yeah. I'm gonna go to the bathroom and actually kind of clean up because I probably look like.
Yeah, you wash the blood off of your face. It is.
I'm gonna go knock on the door.
Yeah. How is he still really handsome without most of his face?
It's like that action star thing.
It's really
Ugh,
weird.
annoying.
Do you want any help?
Yeah. That'd be nice.
Hold still. I gotcha. And she'll just take her time. And it's that mixture of like maternal muscle memory of cleaning up 100 like scabby little rashy elbows and knees. And then just giving herself time and space to be intimate and quiet with you. And she is as gentle as she can be.
You clean the blood, you pick bits of concrete and gravel out of his face. It's slow. He's got a lot of abrasions, a lot of cuts, and the nose is still a little twisted. But you take your time and it hurts, but it feels good to clean it.
How's your work?
Rough.
That means it's good work.
Yeah.
Good.
I've never dreamed to someone all the way before.
So you did a lot of work today.
It's been a hard day. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. Everything that you're feeling right now, just make sure it goes to the person that deserves it, because this was done to us.
Yeah. I lied to you earlier. I trust you.
I couldn't tell if that was a lie or not.
Good. I can still have a couple secrets.
It's good to be a good liar. You know what I look forward to doing? Kicking that motherfucker's ass with you.
Oh, I'm gonna rip his ass apart. It felt very good. Not what I was doing to you
I get it. We need an outlet for all of that.
Yeah.
I just want to try my best to make sure that it gets let out on the right people.
Yeah.
Thanks for not killing me.
Hey, thanks for not killing me.
You got it.
All better.
And that is where we're going to end our episode. My name is Alexander Ward, and I've been your storyteller.
I'm Luis Carrazzo, and I'm Eddie.
Labria Iyengar, playing Katie.
I'm Gina DeVivo, and I've been Jade.
And Xander Genre is Gable.
Thank you very much for watching Private Nightmares.